to fucking just say it.
I love a fillet of fish.
Ja Rule is underrated. I don't care what anyone says.
You can't say that.
Mate, a cold Milo is better than any coffee.
Did you use my toothbrush?
I don't have to say allegedly. These are old crimes.
As soon as you see a hole in your jocks, just throw it away.
Everyone pisses in the shower, I'm telling you.
You better not get us kicked off here.
Mate, what the fuck do I know about Ecuador?
I'll just chuck a sickie.
I don't know what the currency is.
It's not my fault she's a fucking idiot.
Foghorn Leghorn. Like from the Looney Tunes.
What do you think's better, a dim sim or a potato cake?
Oh man, this isn't going to work, I'm telling you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mel and Jake Show. I am Jacob. To the left of me, even though she dragged herself out of bed, looking like a half-made mattress, Melissa, my sickly sweetheart.
Yeah. What's that saying about working hard, even when you're sick?
I don't know. What is it?
I don't know. I was trying to remember.
And this is just an indication of the sort of insight that you're going to get today, folks. In all seriousness, we're not sure if you can actually see us right now. The reason that if you're someone that likes to listen to the Sunday Session podcast that we do, the reason that it was so delayed and without the visuals is because Melissa is not the only sick person that we have had in the house. The computer has been sick.
Yeah.
We don't know what the fuck's going on. The kids are sick. But you know what? We're here, and like Robbie Williams, let us entertain you. Folks, today's episode is the worst breakup reasons. Yeah? Is that how we're categorizing it?
I think so. I don't really know.
All right, fantastic.
Just about breakups.
Just about breakups. And by the way, when you listen to the Sunday Session, you'll hear a different intro than we have on this, and that intro is compliments of one man that goes by the name of DJ Squib. He's the man. He reached out to us talking about potentially helping us with a jingle, and mate, he knocked it out the park. He's done a whole bunch of stuff, and we can't thank you enough, bro. DJ Squib, you are the miggada man.
Thanks, legend.
Thank you, brother. All right, so today is the worst reasons you've ever broken up with someone or been given for a breakup. Melissa, what about you? Has there ever been a man silly enough to step away from this union, you know? Well, how has a man managed to break free of the magnetic pull that you have?
I don't have a magnetic pull.
You do.
I've been broken up with fucking heaps.
Well, that just proves there's a lot of idiots out there.
But listen, I have 3 cinema situations that have happened to me, and if you know me, like, I don't even like to go to the cinemas because I fucking hate people talking or making noise or whispering or opening packets. Like, it just sounds so loud to me, and it just ruins my experience.
I think that's your autism.
Yeah. So I've got 3 situations. Okay, one time I went on a date with this guy. And we got along really well. We were talking for ages, and we went on a couple of dates. We went to the cinemas. And he kept saying the words. He kept saying, I love post-mix. I love post-mix drinks. And I'm like, what the fuck is a post-mix drinks? And he meant, obviously, the ones that you get at the cinemas. Like, shh.
Yeah, like the ones you get at the pub or the ones you get at Macca's. Yeah.
Anyway, that really rubbed me the wrong way.
Because he liked post-mix drinks.
He just went on about it too much. And then when we actually went to the cinemas, we bought popcorn, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he sat there with the popcorn, and he was just dragging his fingers around in circles on top of the popcorn.
Nah.
And I can't remember what movie we were watching, but it was like a funny one. So he was just like doing this with his fingers and rubbing his fingers, and he was like, ha 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 ha, and then eating the popcorn. And I was like, get me the fuck out of here. I hate you.
That's
it was horrible.
That's man. I would rather a woman offer me a piece of toast and then rub it under her armpit and serve it to me than fucking molest the popcorn in front of me.
But it wasn't even that my issue wasn't that his fingers were in it. All right.
Ugh, that sounds horrendous to say.
My issue was just the action of, like, just the audacity of him just, ha 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 ha, nah, and just eating it. Anyway, the second time...
That's 100%... I don't even think that's just grounds to break up. I reckon you should have killed that cunt, mate. Shot him dead. World doesn't need people like that. Going around dragging their 8 fingers with their fucking popcorn.
One, right?
Yeah.
I knew this guy very well. We were really good friends, like on the verge of like dating. We liked each other. We went to the cinemas together.
Is this me?
No.
Okay.
No. And he kept talking throughout the cinema. It was Batman, you know, the one with Bane?
Oh, he talked through that?
He talked through that. He
Again?
talked through that. And not only did he talk through it, but he kept predicting the next scene, and I fucking hate that. I hate that. Oh, watch this. This is going to happen. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! I don't want to hear you even fucking breathe.
Man, not
in the
only
cinema.
should you have broken up with him, you should have broken up with him in a Bane voice. Sick of you, I am. Your mere words upset me, but I will dispose of you.
And the third one, right, this one was actually an internet date. And when I got there, he was standing out front of the cinemas with a bouquet of flowers.
Aw.
And I just wanted to fucking turn around and walk off.
Man, he sounds like Mo from The Simpsons.
That just like gave me and I know it's fucking lovely, I'm a bitch, but that just didn't do it for me at all.
Let me ask you something, right? Let me ask you something, because this really gets to the heart of everything. If these people were super attractive,
They were. Two of
Even-
them, the Bane one
Yeah.
was really attractive. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we spoke for a really long time.
what
We
about
really
the
liked each
Flowers
other.
Man?
I actually can't remember that one
Oh,
because
but I'll tell you what, if he was a hottie, you would 100% remember it.
maybe,
Yeah.
but yeah, like I don't remember thinking anything about the way he looked. It was just the flowers that really put me off.
And then the other thing is, people can be like really attractive. You know, fucking, it's not like we're like supermodels, you and I, and we
Yeah,
only date
yeah.
supermodels. It's just who you're attracted to and
Yeah,
who you're not.
exactly.
And there's people that I've been attracted to that other people think are horrendous. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, look at us.
Like
here.
me.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, but there's just one more that I want to tell you that was really funny.
Tell me.
There was this other guy that we weren't seeing each other. We were friends again for a long time. And we ended up like hooking up one time. And when we kissed, right, he was wearing glasses, like reading glasses.
Yeah.
And they just kept like pushing into my face. Like, so we were kissing and his glasses were just squishing on my face. And I was like, I fucking hate this. And it was so awkward. And I'm like, never again.
Well, fine.
Never again.
There goes my fantasy of wearing the Batman mask and having sex with you. Ah, the pointy nose is annoying me.
But I remember when I was single, I used to just always end things for stupid reasons.
Look, I think they're stupid reasons, but as you'll see when I get to my list of fucking things, I think when you're just not feeling it with someone, the most simple things will
it'd
pop
annoy
up.
ya.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
It's
Like
true.
one of my mates, the best fucking reason I ever heard, right? One of my mates, he was with this girl for ages, and he fucking broke up with her, and I'm telling you, he told me this 20 times, and he told me, he's like, it's just something stupid, blah, blah, blah. But it just bugged him that much that he had to break up with her.
Yeah.
He hated the way her head went backwards into the car seat when she accelerated her car. So
Why can't you fucking just control your neck muscles?
yeah,
That would annoy me too.
you don't know how to accelerate and brace yourself. You just go, oh, every time you fucking take off and your head butt the back of the seat with the back of your head.
No,
That would put me off too.
annoy me too.
Yeah, you just look like a fucking muppet or a head on a stick, like Dickie Knee. Yeah, looking terrible out there. You know one thing though, man? When it comes to bad relationships and breakups and all that sort of stuff, and I want to get your take on this, if chicks, from your experience, women, do they take on advice when the people around them say to them, this person's bad egg, this person isn't for you, they did X, Y, and Z, you need to fucking break up with this person? Do they generally make the move and take that shit on board?
No. What they usually will do, right, is just hear that advice, then proceed to continue about that behaviour over and over and over again until the friend gets completely sick of it, and then they stay with that person and then just hide all of that thing, all those red flags that keep happening.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, not everyone, obviously, but I think that happens a lot.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. This is just my real generalizing opinion that chicks tend to ignore red flags a lot.
I've got mates, and I don't know if it's just because...
Including me. Like, when I was younger.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you make excuses. Oh, it's just that. Oh, it's just this, you know?
Yeah. Look,
And then you
maybe
get
everyone
older
does
and you're
it.
like, what the fuck? Like, how did I put up with that shit?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Look, I've got mates, like, genuine good dudes. Like, you know, I've got mates that are amazing partners. I've got mates that are fucking terrible partners.
Yeah.
I'm objective, but not all of my mates are fucking the greatest partners. But the mates I have that are, man, they've fucking found themselves in some horrible situations, just like hitch their wagon to not only just like, not like annoying ladies or like bad human beings,
Yeah,
like terrible
yeah.
bad fucking people.
Chicks that, if you, like, let's say you go and have kids and buy properties and stuff with this person that you just know, if you break up, you're fucked. Like, you're fucked.
But the thing is, like, these things happen to these dudes, and like they got broken up with. Mate, I had a mate whose missus wanted a big house. She wanted this, she wanted that. Like, she wanted the fucking world. She was like Beyonce. I want a man that gives me everything to infinity and beyond. Man, I'm telling you, right? That's the mindset.
I can't believe you even know the lyrics to that.
Mate, because it's
'Cause
just
I don't.
crazy. All the single ladies, and she's calling for a man that can give her everything to infinity and beyond. And like, that anyway, that encapsulates this fucking woman, right? And this man did everything in his power to not work weekends.
Yeah.
Right? He'd bust his ass all week. And, you know, I'd said to him in the past, bro, if you need a fucking hand on the weekend or something, I can give you a hand. He's like, no, I don't work weekends. I've got a family. I'm fucking blah, blah, blah. But he was busting his fucking hump all week trying to look up. And he's not the sort that would just get home, have a beer and fucking lie back. Mate, he's involved in the kids' stuff. He's doing everything.
Yeah.
And she ended up breaking up with him because he worked too much.
Oh my
And it's kind of like... And in the end, she took half the fucking stuff.
Damn.
And just like ruined this dude, man. And it's just like,
It happens a lot.
and I knew, you know, the red flag that I saw every single time, and I'm talking every single time I ever saw her.
Yeah.
Right? Every time I went to my mate's house to visit or whatever, always nice to me. But whenever I said, how's things? Oh, you know how it is when you're a mum. You got to do this, you got to do that. I got to do blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like,
goodness.
fuck, man. It's like this person is just like resenting her entire life.
Yeah.
Like,
Imagine just like saying that to every single person that says,
how
how
are
you
you?
going?
Yeah, what's
I couldn't
going
even
on?
Imagine. I couldn't imagine saying that to even one person.
Yeah, and I just thought to myself then and there, man, like this person is the fucking biggest red flag. But there you go, you know?
Yeah.
But you know what? Some people don't react to red flags. Some people live with them. And I was one of these people at one stage in my life. So
Same.
please, prepare yourself for Jake's story
Number
numero
one.
uno. So I've had about 5 serious relationships in my entire life. You...
5?
Yeah, 5. You're one of them. Don't worry about it. I rate this as something serious now. But before you, there was another woman, as you know.
I do know.
Now, this person, objectively, when I started dating her, I thought it was a good idea. You know, objectively, she was beautiful, and all the things that she was interested in or said she was interested in sounded like things that I'm kind of interested in, and she sounded like a good person. But as things started off, I just knew right from the start that there was something off.
Yeah.
I wasn't attracted to this person. I don't know what...
Which is weird because she was beautiful.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it was her personality or her look or a combination of both, but whatever it was, it just wasn't my person.
Yeah.
But I had mates telling me whenever I voiced this, mate, you're fucking tripping, Jake.
Yeah.
She's fucking beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Fucking, you think I like my missus? I don't even like my missus, cunt. You fucking hang out with her, mate. You make it work. And I had given up on love, essentially.
Yeah.
And I was in that sort of a spot, and I just thought that this is how it was supposed to go.
Yeah.
So this is where I was. And it was going on, but then, you know, I've had those doubts, but there were a few moments where it just really cranked it over to just like, I don't like this person as my person. Now, the first of these things happened to be at an Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
She had a very annoying habit of wanting to pronounce everything on the menu in an Italian accent. Now, that's annoying, right? If I'll get the fettuccine. He wants it a fettuccine, and it's just like, but it was so over the top, and she wasn't doing it to be funny, like ironically. She thought she was being like bougie with it, and I'm like, don't do that. Come on, man. And she's just like, why? You've got to do that. And the ravioli, is that how you say it? Ravioli.
Oh my god.
And it was so over
cringe.
the top and fucking cringe.
Yeah.
I would have felt less embarrassed if she walked into a Chinese restaurant and went, "Hello, can I please have?" It was fucking absurd.
Yeah.
Right? That was the number one. The second thing that used to fucking bug me was whenever she knew a song, she would go on and on about how she knew the song that was on the radio, and she would sing every word of it.
Oh no.
And she would fucking sing every word in a melancholy tone, almost like trying to prove that she knew the lyrics, but didn't want to put everything into it. Like someone doing half-ass karaoke.
I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah, and it was just, that used to fucking grate on me. Like really, really bad. Another thing was, do you know what string theory is?
No.
So string theory is like a complicated theory, explanation of how the universes all work and come together. I can't even fucking explain it.
Yeah.
Not like I'm someone. If I can't, no one can. But I'm just telling you, I don't know what the fuck string theory is really.
Yeah.
I just know it's very complex, and you've got astrophysicists that talk about it.
Yeah.
She told me one night, I went to bed early, and she told me she stayed up and she watched this fucking documentary on string theory, and it was so interesting and blah blah blah. And I was like genuinely interested, right? We were driving to like an event with her friends and stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, cool. And I'm just driving along, and she went to explain to me what the show was about. And she said fucking nothing. Like, she's just like, oh, and it was this and it was that. And she was like, yeah, so... And I'm like, oh, all right. And I didn't think much of it, right? I didn't think much of it. And then we get to this fucking event, and people are talking and having these fucking discussions. And these are her friends, not my friends.
Yeah.
And I'm just, I'm enjoying myself. And then she fucking pipes up and just decides to tell everyone about this fucking amazing program that she watched last night about string theory and universes. And she went on to give the most blathering, idiotic fucking answer that I've ever fucking heard. And, I accidentally belittled her.
Oh,
like,
no.
I shouldn't have done it, right? But it was just the first thing that came out of my mouth. I said, like, because I could see the looks on everyone's faces, just like looking at each other, like, is this fucking woman for real? What did she's just talking about nonsense. And then I just turned to her and I said, you know what? I go, you need your own TV show. And she's like, really? And I said, yeah. And just pretend her name was like, I don't know. Lisa. I go, your show would be called Guessing with Lisa. Just making up things you know nothing about, just talking about them. How a nuclear reactor works with Lisa.
That's enough for her to end it with you, really.
Really? Yeah. That was a dick move by me.
That's the red flag that she just ignored.
Well, maybe not. Maybe not. And so the final nail in the coffin, for my perception, was when we were with those same group of friends, her friends, and they were talking because one of them was about to have a kid soon.
Yeah.
And they were talking about baby names.
Yeah.
And then she threw in her baby names that she was adamant that she had wanted forever. And one of them was Jack. And I thought, all right, Jack. Very...
That's a nice name.
Yeah, it's a nice name. I've got a mate, his son's Jack. He looks like a Jack, and it's a good name. But she goes, but we'd spell it Jaqe.
Jacques.
And that's what I said. I go, Jacques. I go, no. She goes, that's Jack, but we just spell it like that. I said, I'm not fucking doing it. I go, that's the... I go, why would you make it fancy? Why would you want this person's name mispronounced till the end of time?
Yeah.
If you want Jack, just make it Jack.
Yeah.
And then she told me that was like not a non-negotiable, but like she had her heart set on it. And if it was a girl, Non-negotiable, Nevaeh. Heaven, the word heaven spelt backwards. Nevaeh.
Wow. It's a nice name. It's a really beautiful name.
Yeah, I know, but when I thought it was heaven spelled backwards,
Yeah,
I'm like...
I actually didn't know it was heaven. I've got a student and her name's Nevaeh, and I think it's a beautiful name. But I didn't know it was heaven spelt backward. I wouldn't, lead in with that and present it as that. I'd just say I really like Nevaeh.
But that's why. She goes, it's heaven spelled backwards, it's heaven spelled backwards. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Get me out of here.
Yeah, so that was the fucking end for me. Sadly, I didn't get to end it because she ended it with me.
She just finally added up all those little red flags.
Yes. I think the final thing was she just had enough of my drinking
Yeah.
and told me to fucking hit the road.
Yeah.
And fair enough, we were
Fair
not
enough.
meant to be together.
That's right.
Yes, and look where I am.
That's right.
That's right. Folks, that's one of my stories. Let's hear some of yours. Prepare yourself for stories from the DMs. All right, story number 1, and I will be reading all of these because Thomas called you...
Melissa.
No, I almost said our daughter's name. Melissa keeps doing some fucking sneezes and coughing. So let me read these out. Ready, Big Mac? All right. I used to date this Maori girl. We were together for about 2 years, but gradually over time, I just fell out of love with her. I was working 17-hour days to provide for her and her child and just felt unappreciated. I even tried to leave her multiple times, but she made it extremely hard for me to leave. She even went as far as to fake being pregnant so that I'd stay around a little longer. Even got ultrasound pictures from the sister of the girl who I ended up cheating on her with.
Oh my God.
This is getting good. Eventually, I clicked on and realized she wasn't actually pregnant after she tried to fake a miscarriage.
Wow.
Jesus Christ, people go to these lengths?
Yeah.
That is fucking insane. We had a big argument. I thought, fuck this, left and messaged this other girl and ended up picking her up that night and shagging her. But not long after I had picked her up, her sister walks in and I hear the door open. I lock eyes with her and she absolutely loses it. Starts screaming and throwing shit. I ended up copping a full can of Cruiser to the forehead and it split my face wide open. And he's not lying. We have seen pictures and video of this.
I saw blood, dripping blood.
Yeah. I still have the scar. At the time, I was living with my grandparents. My granddad hears the commotion, wakes up, and walks in to see me butt naked, pissing out blood, trying to pull my girlfriend off this other girl. My granddad eventually ushered her out of the house, but before she left, I copped about 6 punches that land clean on my jaw. I soaked them up, but I didn't want to hit her back. Go back, you missed it. You went up too far. And I didn't want to look like a pussy. So in the heat of the moment, I go, is that all you've got? And I laughed, and that sent her completely over the edge. She ran down off the drive, and she had the bright idea to call the cops on me. After her whole performance, long story short, she got charged with home invasion, aggravated assault with a weapon with intent to injure, assault, and a couple of other things. Then she went on to start a whole bunch of nasty rumors that led to me getting jumped by 6 dudes at my favorite pub. But that's a whole other story.
Wow. That's crazy.
That is fucking crazy, man.
So she actually... This is the sister that did that?
No, she did it. She did it.
Oh, so she broke into his house.
She broke into his house while he was hooking up with her mate, and started wailing and fucking threw a can in his face.
Well, you gotta know.
Well, yeah, and I fucking if we're going by the Maori birds that I knew from school, mate, that can would have come out like a fucking cannonball. Yeah. Bang! We had a bird at my school,
tough.
Big Alicia. She used to fight dudes at the pub.
Yeah.
She was hard.
Yeah. They're amazing.
They are amazing.
They are really amazing.
They're not to be messed with.
No, not at all.
Hang in there, bro. And that scar looks fine. Looks better as you age, too. All your fucking wrinkles in your forehead start blending in. Look at me. Hey, Mel and Jake, you legends. Oh, boy, do I have a story for yous. I used to see one Lebanese bloke when I was a late teenager. At the start, he seemed perfect. Handsome, generous, and fucking hilarious. Until I started to notice how much this bloke lied. I swear to God, baby, I was gonna get there, but I just had to fuck this other bird. He would say he got bashed by a pack of pseudos and tell me to see him, and he didn't have a single bruise on him.
Wow.
And later I found out he had a secret child. And when I asked him about it, he denied it, and I asked him, can I see a pic of the child? When he showed me and my brother, there was legit no DNA test needed. It looked exactly like him, but a fat baby version. And when he would be deep asleep, he would snore very loudly. But when you tell him he snores, he would say he only snores when he fake sleeps.
What a ridiculous reason to lie.
That's the best fucking thing I've ever heard. You were snoring last night. Fuck off. I don't snore, only when I'm pretending to sleep.
Do you know my dad will never admit to sleeping either? It's such a weird thing.
To sleeping?
Yeah, so...
Were you asleep? No.
Ever since I was a kid, right, to this day, if he falls asleep on the couch, he'll wake up and you'll say, oh, you fell asleep, and he'll just deny it.
No, I was resting my eyes.
I don't know why.
For several hours.
It's so bizarre.
All right, story number 3. I was seeing this guy for about a month, and everything was going really well. One night we were talking about past relationships, and he asked me if I'd ever get back together with my ex. I said probably not, and then I asked him the same question. He said, I don't know, I've never really thought about it. I asked him why he couldn't just say no, and he said he didn't know what he'd do if his ex suddenly came back into his life. I told him that answer made me feel like shit, and that he wasn't over his ex. He said I was reading too much into it, and he was just being honest. We ended up arguing about it and stopped seeing each other a few days later.
Wow.
Yeah.
That happened to me, actually.
Really?
Yeah. My second boyfriend, I remember I was 19 years old. We were literally just in his room lying down, and we started talking about exes. And I said something along the lines of, are you still, do you still have feelings for her? And he couldn't answer me.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, he couldn't answer me. And I was just like, okay.
I'm just going to go over that room and cry now.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. Oh.
And he ended up after we ended, they ended up getting back together. So there you go.
You know what's crazy about this? When I started reading this, I thought she was in the wrong. Because when she said, we're talking about relationships and asked me if I'd ever get back together with my ex, I said, probably not.
That's what I thought.
And I was going
to
to say, I thought she was going to say, and he didn't like that. And I was going to say, of course he didn't fucking like that.
Well, maybe he said that in retaliation to her saying probably not.
Yeah.
You just got to say no, even though the answer might be yes.
Yeah, that did not fill me with confidence if I'm that dude. But you know what? You shouldn't have to second guess yourself. You should know if there is a terrible fucking relationship at your door, and we're going to fucking let you know. We're going to give you the 8 breakup lines that mean something else. These are the tools that you need to know whether you are the problem or they are the problem.
Yeah.
It's you're the problem. Believe me, it's you the problem. All right, Melissa, you read out.
I'm fucking struggling.
I can see
You
that.
see me? If you can turn on your camera, and I'm like, my eyes are watering, my nose is red, I'm so fucking sick.
You look like Wario from Mario Kart.
I can't even look at the light. Sometimes I have to just close my eyes.
You've got the nose of a 60-year-old alcoholic.
I need glasses. All right, go.
You read out you read out the actual breakup line that people say.
Okay.
And I'll read out the translation, what it really means.
Okay.
All right? But you've got to read it out as if you're saying it to someone.
Of course.
All right? Number 1.
I just need to find myself.
Say it louder.
I just need to find myself.
Translation. I have found myself, and unfortunately, I don't want to be with you.
You're just too good for me.
Translation. I'm about to do something that will prove you're definitely too good for me.
I just need some space.
I do need space. Preferably several kilometres of it, away from you.
I'm just not ready for a relationship.
I'm not ready for a relationship with you.
It's not you, it's me.
It's you. I'm trying to make this conversation less awkward, but it's definitely you. It's not me. Why are you?
I just don't want to ruin our friendship.
I don't want to sleep with you anymore. But I don't mind you hanging out and letting me vent emotionally.
I just don't feel the same anymore.
I broke up with you ages ago. And you're behind.
Maybe we should take a break.
We broke up ages ago in my mind. You're just hearing about it, so I'll make it seem like it's temporary. It makes it easier on me. And you. And you.
They're all pretty accurate.
Yeah, you reckon that's
I think
right?
so, yeah, definitely.
Alright, folks. Number 2 of the stories from myself. Please prepare yourself. So I mentioned earlier that I have had probably 5 serious relationships in my entire life. Now, the first real proper one, adult one, was a big deal for me.
Yeah.
The first person I really did love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as you know, and we've talked about this before, men really fucking, they crash and burn when stuff like this happens.
First love.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Do women as well? I'm sure, I know they do, but in a different way, I think.
My first love, it took me 4 years to get over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a long time.
Yeah, I reckon it took me 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was just such a strange thing. And I think part of it was also the age dynamic. I was 21 and she was 29.
Crazy.
When we got
With
together.
kids.
With kids, with 3 kids.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah, it's a crazy situation.
Yeah.
So I was balls deep in this relationship, you know? I was playing house with someone, which is crazy at 21. And I know there's people that were born in the 1940s going, I had a real fucking family in house in 19...
right.
Yeah, but for me, at this stage, I was still such an immature person. I was on my fucking P plates.
Yeah, exactly.
And I still had years to go on my P plates because I got done drink driving. Anyway, I was with this person, and I was playing house, and I was trying to live my youthful life at the same time while she was trying to live her actual, you know, family life. And there was clashes here and there, but genuinely, you know, speaking, it was working. I thought. And then one day she just, you know, after a few of the fights that we'd normally have, the shit that just didn't fucking go anywhere, she eventually said to me, she pulled me aside and she goes, look, I've just been thinking about everything. Just do what you want. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, just don't worry about me. Just like, if you want to come here, come here. You know, I'm not going anywhere. Just do what you want.
Yeah.
And in my head, I was just like, yeah! Yeah! I was so happy. I thought to myself, she wants threesomes. All of these fucking ridiculous ideas. I remember after she said that, most people would have read the fucking room and just thought, oh no. I drove to the servo, I was so happy. And I remember putting in fucking petrol and I saw this other really nice hot chick and I thought, I wonder if I could convince her to have a threesome with me and my missus. Let's see. And that's what I was genuinely thinking, you know? And then
my goodness.
I just remember then going home and just like to my mum's place.
Yeah.
And just being like, do you want me to come over? And she's like, yeah, if you want, we're going to be doing this, this and that. And it wasn't like, yeah, of course. It was like, if you want. And I just remember thinking, that didn't feel that good on my heart. And then I remember going to her place and just trying to just be normal.
Yeah.
And then just slowly thinking, no one really cares if I'm here or not. That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just having absolutely fucking no interest in me. Like, it was mind-bending to me. I went from fucking head over the fucking heels in love with the idea of just having ultimate freedom.
Yeah.
But then that fucking haunting loss just fucking came and greeted me, and I was just like, this is fucked. And that was the end of it, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That's how you know it's the end. When somebody stops caring, that's when you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all these bickering arguments we have, that's just love.
I know. I always think of that.
Yes. No, but it was just crazy, man. It was such a fucking weird lesson to learn. And to feel unwanted by someone, especially me. I don't want to go too far down the track, but if you know me, my dad left when I was born and left me with some abandonment issues.
Yeah.
So someone just really, really making it clear in that sort of way that that I wasn't really required in their life anymore.
Yeah.
Man, that was like pouring acid on my soul.
Yeah, it's probably why it took you so long to get over it, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, or one of the reasons, yeah.
But you know what? She did me a fucking favour.
Yeah.
She did me a massive
Oh,
favour.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Well, imagine my life now. It would be so different. It's just funny, those fucking sliding doors moments,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But yeah, in terms of ways you want to get broken up with, for me, I think that's the most painful.
Yeah.
I would rather someone just say to my face, "You're extremely ugly." And I just look at you every day and it's starting to make me feel sick and I have to leave. And I'd just be like, holy shit, that was horrible, but thank you.
Yeah.
But just someone just letting go and telling you that you just don't matter and they don't care.
Yeah.
It's just fucking, it's crazy. I don't know why.
Is it like reverse psychology?
Maybe. It's a Jedi mind trick.
Yeah, I think so too.
Ultimately, how would you like to be broken up with? Not by me, but, you know.
I think the best way is just to lie to someone.
So those ones you
Yeah,
read
I
out
think it's
before?
just like when you're younger, you want to know the reasons why and why. I don't understand. Like we were just talking about having kids last week. Like I don't get it, but you don't want to know the real answer because the real answer is petty shit. It's going to make you feel bad. It's going to give you little complexes.
Yeah.
You know, it's better just to, it's to understand that this person is just not for you. Because that chick who had who orders things in a fucking Italian accent, she's going to meet someone who does it with it.
Yeah,
Do you
she's
know
going to
what
be
I mean?
sitting there.
Like,
They're going to be at home going, I'm going to make the regoletto. The regoletto.
so it's just that it's not that there's anything wrong with that person.
That's right.
It's just that they're just not for you.
100%. And,
And anybody who's breaking up with you is just basically saying, like, we're just not for each other.
and you know, it's funny. That's why I never subscribe. You know, there's people out there who think, oh, you got to fight for love.
No.
I'm sure that maybe worked, like, in the old days, maybe.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
in movies
or
and
it's
shit,
like
it did.
there's always like an exception to the rule. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it might be maybe that the guy has like, like trauma and he's maybe not trauma as in like bad trauma, like he just might have like some issues that he needs to get past. So then you fight for them, let them know that you care and that's all they need.
Yeah.
You know? And that's like the exception to the rule. But the majority of the time, when you're fighting for somebody who doesn't want to be with you, then that's just ridiculous. It's just going to eventually end anyway.
You know, I broke up with a girl once because she had inverted nipples. Like, they didn't come out.
Okay.
That was so weird. Anyway. Yeah, I totally
Do you know
agree.
what? Actually, I want to touch on something. Someone in the YouTube comment, it's the reason I'm bringing it up now is because we're talking about being young.
Yeah.
Yeah, and being in love and making silly decisions and
Yeah.
doing stupid shit. Anyway, someone in the comments said something along the lines of like, "Oh, hey Jake."
I read it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know
Yeah.
what I say? Do you want to explain it?
Yeah, she said, basically, how do you feel? Would you tell your daughters about you being a misogynist or something like that?
No. She said something like, how would you want somebody, like, would you be happy with somebody to treat your daughters the way that you've treated women in the past?
No. Fuck no.
No, of course not.
No,
No
and-
one wants, like, do you know how many people I've treated like shit in my life? Not just partners, like, everyone in my life.
Yeah.
Like, from a young kid, I've treated so many people badly. And I would never want that to happen to my kids, but that's just part of fucking growing up.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
For
yeah.
some people.
And like misogynist and all this sort of, mate, I am not a misogynist. And it's like fucking, there's women out there that treat dudes like fucking shit. I know women that have fucking like gaslit men and then taken half of their fucking stuff and denied them access to their kids. I know fucking horrible women too.
Yeah. But there's a difference with doing that when you're 20 or, in your 20s versus doing that in your 40s. Like when you're in your mid 30s to late 40s, you should know better.
Exactly.
But if you're doing this stuff, when you're in even your early 30s, you're just a different person.
100%. And believe me, I will warn my little ladies off men like me.
That's right.
And hopefully
That's
I'm
right.
setting the good example now. where they look at fucking people and they look at their choices and they look at their own dad and say, I know how a woman needs to be treated, the way my dad treats my mum. And that's how I'm going to be treated. That's the only thing I'm going to accept.
High five.
I like that.
I like how you ended that.
Yeah, look at me.
You did
fucking have a
piece,
man. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for joining me. Melissa, my sneezing heap. If this episode seems choppy, it is. Because my darling over here is sneezing her little head off, and I guarantee by Sunday she'll be fine, even though she looks like an exhumed corpse right now.
I have to be okay for the Ushi party.
Yeah,
so that's just the main goal.
And for those of you that don't know, that is a party where my missus and her friends will trade Ushis, these little kids' dolls. It's not some fucking slang for a group orgy that's going on or anything like that. Next week's episode, Melissa, next week's Wednesday episode is going to be a cracker. And I mean that literally. Next week's episode, by fucking demand, because I always get this request and I've shied away from it, is punch-ons, scuffles, biffs, brawls.
Listen, you might not know this, and I'm talking about the audience, but I actually have a bit to contribute to this.
Listen to this feisty little senorita.
I've had a couple punch-ons in my life.
Look how small your fists are, too. Look how small they are. They're like little baby fists. you like barraging someone with a bunch of punches would be like someone just getting pinheads and just go...
Oh my goodness.
Folks, thank you very much for joining us. We love you. Sorry for the delay on Sunday. DJ Squib, thank you for the fucking intro. And ladies and gents, we will see you on Sunday. Peace, love, salutations, and masturbations. Ciao.
Squib, squib, squib.
Squib, 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 squib.